said your name like a promise, never learned how to whisper it. I wore my heart on my sleeve like I wasn't afraid of it. I told the truth every time, even when it hurt somehow. I loved you open and honest, I loved you loud. You kept your walls like a secret, I kept my door open wide. Every time I reached for you, you stepped just outside. I loved you loud, you loved me low. I showed you things you never showed. I said forever, you said we'll see. I was all in, you were halfway. I loved you loud, no safety net. Every word I meant. You stayed quiet, I spoke proud. That's how I know I loved you loud. You say I care like it was heavy, like the weight was hard to hold. I said it easy, said it daily, like the truth should never fold. I planned my life around your smile, you planned your exits just in case. I was writing us in pen, you were tracing us in pencil space. I tried to read between your lines, but there was nothing there. I was fighting for your heart, you were just standing scared. I loved you loud, you loved me low. I bled in colors you don't know. I said your name like a vow, you said it when it felt alive. I loved you loud, I risked the fall. You never jumped, you watched it all. You stayed quiet, I spoke proud. That's how I know I loved you loud. Maybe loving softer kept you safe. Maybe loving loud broke me. But I'd rather feel it all and lose than wonder who I was afraid to be. I loved you loud, no holding back, no second guesses, no regret. If I had to choose again somehow, I'd still love you loud.